What if I told you that you're wearing colors that make you look older without even realizing it? That's right. There are certain colors that literally take years off your appearance, leaving your skin looking dull and accentuating lines that aren't even there. You probably have these colors in your closet right now, and every time you wear them, you're sabotaging your own natural beauty. Look, I know that choosing colors may seem like a simple thing, but the truth is that most people make basic mistakes that can make all the difference. Have you ever noticed how some people your age look younger and more radiant? Many times it's not plastic surgery, it's not genetics, it's simply knowing which colors to wear and which ones to avoid. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly which 7 tricky colors are aging your face. Most importantly, I'm going to teach you how to spot if you're making these mistakes and how to fix them right away. Because by the time you're done watching this video, you'll know exactly how to choose colors that will brighten your skin, smooth out your lines, and make you look years younger. But here's the problem. If you keep wearing these colors without knowing it, you'll continue to look more tired, more washed out, and yes, older than you really are. And look, it's not about vanity. It's about feeling confident and radiant in your own skin. So stick with me until the end, because the last color I'm going to reveal is probably the most used and the most aging, and you need to know which one it is. Tip 1. Total black near the face. Black is elegant, versatile, and always in fashion. But when worn close to your face, especially after you turn 60, it can be your worst enemy. Do you know why? Black creates a very strong contrast with your skin, highlighting every little imperfection, every expression line, and leaving you looking tired and lifeless. Think of it this way. As we age, our skin naturally loses some of its youthful glow. When you put a color as intense as black right next to your face, it literally sucks all the light out of your skin. It's like putting a dark frame on a delicate photo. Instead of enhancing its beauty, it ends up overshadowing everything. Now, this doesn't mean you have to banish black from your wardrobe forever. The point is to know how to wear it smartly. If you love black and feel confident in it, wear it away from your face. Black pants, a black skirt, black shoes, perfect. But avoid black blouses, shirts, or dresses that are close to your neck and face. A great alternative is to swap out black for softer shades of gray, navy blue, or even a dark brown. These colors maintain the elegance and sophistication of black, but are much kinder to your skin. They create depth without robbing it of its natural luminosity. When you make this switch, you'll immediately notice how much more radiant and rested your skin looks. The direct benefits of this change are impressive. You'll look more awake, your skin will have a natural glow, and people will start asking if you've changed anything in your skincare routine. The truth is, you've simply stopped competing with a color that was working against you. Tip 2. Grayish and lifeless tones. Here's a truth that no one tells you. Grayish colors are true youth stealers. I'm talking about those dull, lifeless tones that seem to have a layer of gray on top. You know the ones. That dirty beige, that faded green, that faded pink. The problem with these colors is that they do exactly the opposite of what you want. Instead of brightening your skin, they leave it looking as lifeless as it already is. It's as if your skin absorbs the lack of energy from the color. The result? You look tired, sick, or simply older than you really are. You know when you wake up on a cloudy day and automatically feel more down? That's exactly what happens when you wear grayish colors. They create a heavy, bleak atmosphere around your face, and the worst part is that these colors are super common in the wardrobes of many women our age because they seem safe and discreet. But understated doesn't have to be lifeless. Instead of these dull colors, look for cleaner, more vibrant versions. If you like beige, choose a warm, creamy beige, not a grayish beige. If you like green, go for a brighter, more natural green. If you prefer pink, choose a pink that has personality, not a pink that looks like it's been washed 50 times. The difference is immediate and impressive. Clean, vibrant colors reflect light onto your skin, creating that natural glow we all want. Your skin comes alive, your eyes look brighter, and you exude a much more youthful and radiant energy. It's amazing how such a simple change can make such a big difference in your overall appearance. Tip 3. Mustard yellow and heavy earth tones. Now let's talk about a color that many people think is good for disguising imperfections, but that actually does the opposite. Mustard yellow and all those heavy earthy tones. You know that brownish, dull yellow? The one that reminds you of old mustard or dried leaves? Well, it's aging you. Here's the thing. These heavy earth tones make your skin look sallow and tired. They have a very warm, dull base that doesn't work well with mature skin. Instead of creating a healthy contrast that enhances your natural beauty, they just blend into your skin in an unflattering way, leaving everything looking blurry and undefined. Think of a painting where the artist used a lot of earthy, heavy colors. It looks kind of heavy, lifeless, without that freshness that catches the eye. That's exactly what happens when you use these colors close to your face. They create a heavy atmosphere that automatically ages you a few years. If you like the yellow family, you don't have to abandon it completely. The key is to choose cleaner, brighter yellows. A soft, creamy yellow, for example, can be gorgeous. Or try lighter shades from the earthy family, like a pinkish beige or a light, warm brown. The idea is to avoid shades that seem dusty or lifeless. When you make this switch, the results are amazing. Your skin immediately becomes more defined and clear. You look more awake, healthier, and people start to notice that you look really good. It's amazing how cleaner, more vibrant colors can literally light up your face and give you that vitality that makes all the difference. Hey, before I continue with the next colors that are aging you, I need to ask you something. If this video was helpful to you, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any beauty and style tips. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I always read all the comments, and I'm very happy to know that you're there with me. Now let's continue with more colors that you need to avoid. Tip 4. Salmon pink and orange tones. Here's a color that could be cheating on you without you even realizing it. Salmon pink and all those orange tones that seem so modern and vibrant. I know it may seem strange, because these colors are often recommended as young and fresh, but the truth is that for mature skin, they can create the opposite effect. The problem with these shades is that they have a very warm, intense base that can compete with your skin instead of complementing it. You know when you wear a color and it feels like it's shouting more than you are? That's exactly what happens with salmon pinks and orange tones. They're so loud that they end up overshadowing your natural beauty. Additionally, these colors can make your skin look redder or more irritated, especially if you're already prone to rosacea or redness. They can intensify any naturally red tones that your skin already has, creating an unflattering effect. Instead of looking healthy and flushed, you may end up looking irritated or tired. Another important point is that very warm colors like these can highlight blemishes and imperfections on your skin. While softer, cooler colors tend to soften these small details, very warm colors do the opposite. They draw attention to things that you would rather hide. If you like the pink family, opt for softer, cooler pinks. A light, delicate pink, a soft grayish pink, or even a coral that leans more toward pink than orange. These alternatives maintain the femininity and freshness you're looking for, but in a way that's much more harmonious with your mature skin. The result is a softer, more elegant, and definitely more youthful appearance. Tip 5. Eggplant purple and very dark tones. Now let's talk about a color that many people find elegant and sophisticated, but that could be sabotaging your appearance. Eggplant purple and all those very dark and heavy purple tones. These colors have a serious problem when used close to the face of someone over 60. Dark purple, especially shades that lean toward brown or black, create very dramatic shadows around your face. You know that effect when you're in a place with bad lighting and your dark circles get more pronounced. That's exactly what these colors do. They cast shadows that highlight tiredness, dark circles, and even make you look paler and lifeless. Another issue is that very dark and intense colors like eggplant purple can make you disappear into your clothes. Instead of enhancing your personality and beauty, the color becomes so dominant that you kind of get lost in it. It's as if the clothes are wearing you, not the other way around. These tones can also give the impression of being too heavy and serious. Of course, elegance and sophistication are important, but when the color is so heavy that it makes you look too serious or even sad, it is not doing its job of making you look and feel better. If you love the purple family, you don't have to give it up completely. Look for lighter, more vibrant purples, a soft lavender, a delicate lilac, or even a medium purple that has life and luminosity. These lighter versions maintain all the elegance of purple, but in a much more flattering way for your skin. When you make this switch, the difference is immediately noticeable. Your skin becomes more radiant, your eyes become brighter, and you exude a much lighter, more youthful energy. It's amazing how the same color family can have completely different effects depending on the shade you choose. Tip 6. Military green and olive tones. Now, I need to warn you about a color that is everywhere and that many people consider neutral and easy to wear: army green and all those olive tones. These colors seem safe because they don't draw much attention, but that's exactly the problem. They don't draw attention because they are literally washing you out. Army green has a very dull, grayish base that makes your skin look dull and tired. It's like you're blending in, but not in a good way. Instead of creating an interesting, harmonious look, these colors make you blend into the background, losing all your presence and personality. These olive tones can also make your skin look sallow or sickly, especially if you already have a warmer undertone. They intensify any tired or dull appearance your skin may have, creating an overall unflattering effect. It's like you always have a cold or need a vacation. Another problem with these colors is that they are completely energy-free. While you want colors that give you life and vitality, military green does exactly the opposite. It sucks all the energy out of your appearance, leaving you looking listless and uninterested, even when you are feeling great. If you're a fan of green, there are much better options for you. A lighter, cooler green, a soft mint green, or even a more vibrant, natural green can all work wonders. These options maintain the sophistication you're going for, but add life and energy to your look. The transformation when you swap out those heavy colors for lighter versions is truly amazing. You immediately look more awake, healthier, and more interesting. People will notice that you look especially good without even knowing exactly why. Tip 7. Dark chocolate brown. And now we come to the last color, which is probably one of the most used and one of the most aging dark chocolate brown. I know this color seems super safe and classic, which is why many people have several brown pieces in their wardrobe. But the truth is that this color could be adding years to your appearance without you even realizing it. Dark brown has the same problem as black, but in a more subtle way. It creates a very strong contrast with your skin, making you look paler and highlighting imperfections. But unlike black, which at least has personality, dark brown often leaves you looking dull and boring. This color can also make you seem more serious and withdrawn than you actually are. You know, when you want to project an approachable and warm image, dark brown does just the opposite. It creates a visual barrier that can make you seem distant or disinterested, even when you're feeling sociable and cheerful. Another issue is that dark brown can intensify any tired appearance of your skin. If you are a little pale, it will highlight that pallor. If you have dark circles under your eyes, it will make them appear more obvious. It's as if this color brings out everything you'd rather hide. But hey, if you love brown, you don't have to eliminate it completely. The key is to choose lighter, warmer shades. A caramel brown, a pinkish beige, a light creamy brown, these options maintain the elegance and neutrality of brown, but in a much more flattering way. When you make this switch, the results are transformative. Your skin will instantly glow. You'll appear more approachable and warm, and your overall appearance will feel much more youthful and vibrant. It's amazing how such a simple change can make such a big difference in the way you present yourself to the world. Well, after learning about these 7 colors that are aging you, I hope you'll never look in the mirror again and wonder why you look tired or older. The truth is, small adjustments to the colors you choose can make an incredible transformation in your appearance and your self-esteem. Remember, you don't have to completely overhaul your wardrobe overnight. Start slowly by taking note of the colors you wear most and experimenting with lighter, brighter alternatives. Every little change will add up to a more youthful, radiant, and confident appearance. The most important thing to understand is that choosing the right colors isn't about vanity. It's about honoring your natural beauty and presenting yourself in the best light possible. You deserve to feel radiant and confident, and now you have the tools to achieve that simply through the colors you choose to wear. So tell me, which of these colors do you use the most, and which will be the first one you replace? I'm curious to know how these tips will transform your look.